everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Queen's Wish, the Conqueror! Last episode we went up and cleared out Fort Bannerspire. Went well. Now, I think this episode we're going to focus on exploration and the like, because there's plenty of places to look around here and things to look over, and territory to go through. Like this guy here, who's this? This farm raises weeds. That's all it seems to have. Just odd shrubs and scrawny flowers and twisted vines. There's an old man sitting by the fire. He holds a feather pen and he is scrawling odd symbols on a filthy sheet of parchment. He looks up at you and frowns. "Hello, outsider. I'm Vona. Sit." He motions at the smoky fire. "What are you working on?" "Just making symbols. I don't like to waste scrap papers. I make my own ink from my plants. I write my symbols. When I'm done, they have magic in them. Sometimes." "How do you put magic into them?" "Don't know. I plant the things I want to plant. I make the ink. I think hard and write my wishes. Sometimes it works." "Are you a shaman?" "Nay, my power don't come from here." He points at the ground. "It comes from here." He points at his chest. "I'm a hedge wizard, or so some call me." "What do you do with these scrolls?" "Sell them. When they're done, don't want to see them again." He is irritated by questions. "Tell me about these lands." "This is the Ukat. Plenty here for you to sneer at and judge. You want fancy business, go to Chind." He nods toward the town to the north. "Can I buy something?" "Nothing we need. We have plenty of scrolls. Goodbye." He responds and keeps scratching at the dirty scroll. Okay, fair enough. Something down here. There are some merchants sitting around this fire, guarded by a pair of soldiers. Much to your surprise, they are Havenites. They know who you are, but out here in the wilds, people are informal. They invite you to sit at the fire and share their meal. Have some food. It's a simple traveler's stew with proper ingredients. No lizard meat. It's far below what you got back at the palace, but it's satisfying. How did you get out here? A merchant laughs and opens her pack. You see mud-spattered Ukatish clothes. General Ajax has been sending infiltrators up here since you opened up the Mirefangs. Mostly by ship. He wants you to be able to open up Fort Darkfen when you reach it. Anything I should know about the Ukatish? They hate us, but that's alright. They hate everyone. It's a peaceful hate. A peaceful hate. That's one way to describe things. I'll take a look over here. There is something to explore, but I'm not going to take care of it yet. Ganel lands. Ganel estate to the west. Signs tell you that the Ganel clan lives on the peninsula to the west. You can see their colony, defended by a thick, high wooden palisade. You remember how hostile they were to you back at Ganelspan. Quite an insult. Their defenses are powerful, easily enough to protect them from the crowds of unorganized swamp runners. You, on the other hand, are a properly trained and equipped Havenite. Seems like a tough fight, but doable. You meet a band of Ukatish warriors. They're not city folk instructed by their masters to leave you be. They're dirty and uncouth louts, residents of the remote lands. They show you no courtesy. One of them snarls, "These are Ganel lands. We don't want Haven here. You should have listened to our message to the east. We see you again and we'll take care of you for good." I'm sure. What's this? Outside Fort Darkfen, you find a huge canvas tent. A giant sign in front reads Haven's Way Recruitment Center. A short line of dirty, surly Ukatish warriors, swamp runners, and general miscreants wait their turn to go inside the tent. Cut to the front of the line and go inside. Once inside, you are greeted by a fit older woman. She wears the crisply clean uniform of a sergeant of Haven. A baton is tucked under her arm. She stares at a line of 3 Ukatish warriors, the smallest of which is twice her size. At your entry, 2 of them turn about confused. The third remains silent and still. With her baton, she taps the chest of the still one. "You'll do. The rest, out!" She pivots to stand at attention and clicks her heels together sharply. The lone remaining Ukat warrior imitates her. "Sergeant Major Roberta Draper, retired. Haven's Way agent for the Ukat region. How may I serve my prince?" "What's a retired sergeant doing out here?" She clicks her heels again. "I'm too old for the army and too young to enjoy retirement. Haven's Way hired me to select army recruits." Why are Ukatish warriors waiting outside? She snaps her heels together before answering. They are waiting to be evaluated for recruitment by the Haven Army, my prince. How does the Haven Army know which ones you recommended? She turns to the Swamp Runner. What did I tell you happens if you lie about my evaluations? Stabbin', he replies. She turns to you and smiles. See? It's a remarkably accurate system. Possibly. Why would an Ukat warrior want to join our army? She snaps her heels together. It is most likely our providing of fine food, equipment, and the best military training in the known world. There is also curiosity. Some want to see the world beyond the Ukat. Or boredom. There is no bad reason, my prince, as long as they do their duty to Haven. What are you looking for in a recruit? Strength of spirit and dutiful obedience. What's the Haven's way? The Haven's Way Society represents the Haven ideal. She doesn't elaborate further when you ask what that ideal is. I recruit locals on behalf of the Haven Army. For every adequate recruit I find, I earn a small commission for myself. How many of those you recommend are actually accepted by our army? All of them. I have never failed. Is it really that important to get vassals to fight for us? Haven is a small nation. We don't have enough warriors to make the whole world submit. Only recruiting warriors from our vassals enables us to prevail. I'll be going now. It was the greatest honor to be visited by you, my prince. The sergeant major returns to evaluating and shouting at recruits. And it suddenly hits me that we are effectively England, in a way. Now, hear me out. England is, in a way, a small nation, but when the British Empire was around, they had colonies everywhere, and I'm pretty sure they probably took people from those colonies in order to strengthen them. Granted, colonization was kind of a thing several years ago, but still, maybe I should have given the British accent to everyone from Haven. No matter. You have the displeasure of meeting more warriors of the Gannel clan. They are angrily watching Fort Darkfen from this tower. Their leader wears a sash with green and black stripes. He walks forward and sneers. Hope you Havenites are enjoying Gannel lands. Gannel lands? This plot belongs to Haven by treaty. We of the Gannel do not recognize that treaty, and we never will. You are watching my fort. Yes. Haven wants to control everything, but they don't control the sun. They don't control light. You can't stop us from staring, even if you think it is spying. This is our land. I expect you to keep your distance. Oh, we will. We know that Haven's armies are great. We will keep our distance for our own survival. As you turn away, he mutters, for now. Man, they really don't like us. Let's see. Actually, there is something else I kind of want to do at the moment. Because we have so many resources right now and are getting such great income. I mean, look at this. We're getting massive amounts of wood and iron right now. Not much stone, but I would like to do some building in order to improve things. I mean, look at this. We're full up on wood and full up on iron and almost full up on quicksilver and stone. And we're getting 6 iron a turn, only 3 stone, and 8 wood. We can do a lot to improve things. I think we may need to save up on the iron because I do want more of certain things, but we can definitely buy a distillery and a bakery would actually not be too bad. We're getting a lot, but yeah, I wouldn't say no. Yeah, let's make a bakery, and now that I think about it, there's a barracks missing in one area. We don't really need it, though. Guard towers? Actually, you know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea. Guard towers and barracks. You know what? I do kind of like that idea. First off, we are going to build a bakery in here. Yes, we can have a pastry. Chicken on things, not bad for this remote backwater. Oh yes, I also need to buy shop banner. There we go. And there is something I want to do. While I could buy a barracks in the other area, maybe I shouldn't. Let me see. Because this fort here, Deepwood Keep, is missing a barracks. Haven report, and we're full up again. We've got a ton of gold, too. Jeez. Okay, we are missing a barracks here, but now that I think about it... Let me see. Barracks... Each new barracks gives you a damage bonus in combat. We get 1 more damage for melee. Guard towers reduce the damage we take. Both of these do happen to reduce the theft in this region. It is at 0%, but as soon as we get to the next one, it'll go up. I think I'm going to get guard towers here. Reduce the damage we take in combat. We haven't really done much to reduce the damage we take in combat. So, we have 4 barracks, we're fine. Guard towers here, I like that. Let's get it. That'll lower our income of some things a little bit, but that's fine. As for an apothecary, now that I look at this, our stone income is very dangerously low. We have a lot of stone, but it's just so very low. Hold on a minute. As I was saying, we are still getting a lot of wood. A lot of food. We're getting a lot of resources. We are so full up on resources right now. Stone's the only thing we're kind of a bit behind, but honestly it's fine. And I feel like an apothecary would be good, but I kind of don't really want to. We're just so full up on everything. We need stone, so we need to go to the vault, but our quests are leading into the Ariel lands, which is where I think we'll have to go next. But anyway, right now, what we're going to do is more exploration. It's kind of something I feel we should do. At least a bit. You see a group of young Ukatish warriors. They have filthy leather armor and wicked barbed spears, and the cold and mist doesn't bother them at all. They are walking through the fen, but they seem confused and lost. They watch you nervously from a safe distance. Talk to them. They are friendly for Ukatish. They were nervous at first, but then they realized that you were a Havenite. They were sent by their clan to sign on with Haven's army. This is very common in vassal states. Haven pays them well and provides excellent training. Give them directions. Fortunately, you have rebuilt one of Haven's fortresses in the Ukat. You give the soldiers directions. They march off in the correct direction. Your battalions are strong, but Haven is never able to control a vassal state without recruiting warriors that already live there. Now that I think about it, wasn't there... somewhere around here... Yes, it was over here. There was a bunch of people who... we can tell that we cleared out the mine. Tell me about this area, tell me about the mine. Okay, we did clear it out, I guess we just can't tell them. Okay, no biggie. Alright, let's take a look over here and try making our way towards the east. You stumble upon a cache of wood and iron. A fortunate find. I didn't expect that, and we don't even really need it. To the east, you see another massive fen cutting across Ukatish lands. Traveling through that endless mire without a guide would probably result in your spending eternity at the bottom of a pool of quicksand. Happily, there is a land bridge through the fen not far to the east. There are lots of farms along the main road through Ukatish lands. Dirty, sickly farmers do their best to draw sustenance from the marshy ground. You don't get a chance to speak with them. When you come into sight, they rapidly find reasons to be elsewhere. Unfortunate, but so it goes. Okay. So this is Roush Crossing. You know what? We probably should actually clear that out. The road is patrolled by a band of Ukatish warriors. Their leader wears a narrow sash across her chest. It started out white, though it's impossible to keep cloth free from stains out here. She salutes you when you come close. Welcome, Havenite, to the lands of the Bolgan clan. We have been told to watch for and guard you. Greet them. And greetings to you. We wish to let you know that King Bolgan the 53rd will always welcome you at the home warren. The Ukat is not entirely without civilization. Where is the home warren? It is to the east through the Roush Crossing, and then northeast. Stay on the main road and you'll be safe. Thank you for the information. Their job done, they marched down the road. They were ordered to be friendly with you, but they won't be any more outgoing than necessary. Well, okay then. I kind of feel like... Roush Crossing. That is actually something else we need to cross over. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like the home warren is somewhere we should be going to, but it's another crossing, and... I feel like maybe we should actually go through the Ganel estate. It's not a major choice, I think. The Ganel are a problem, so I guess dealing with them is something we should do. And even though I wanted to spend this episode doing mainly exploring... Well, let's go down here. I'm pretty sure there's some guys here that are hostile and want to fight us. We may as well deal with them. Yes, I know about that. Alright, let's clear them out. Let's let them see us and fight. Warrior, runner. Hedge wizard, definitely going to deal with that hedge wizard. You are going to charge in. You are going to shoot the hedge wizard. And you are going to fireball. There goes the hedge wizard. Ow. Okay, things are going well now. They do a lot of damage, though. We can kill them in like 2 hits, but they are dangerous. And there we go. The thugs of the Ganel clan are dead. We continue to have poor relations with these malcontents. Happily, they carry some valuable money and jewelry. And we got more money. Huzzah! Do I want to do any further improvements here? I think I've done improvements here. Yeah, I've made it look good. We have a barracks here. What are we missing here again? Oh, right, that's the Apothecary. The only reason I don't want to is because we're already gaining very little stone. I want to make sure we actually have plenty of stone, because stone is a very important resource in building things. Iron is also very important, so I'm not using it up. Could put down a distillery. I mean, we are getting a lot of wood. You know what? Sure. We'll put down a distillery. May as well. Yes, I'd like to build this building. Put down a distillery. And we also need... shop banner. It's really not necessary for these, but I'll do it anyway. I guess maybe we can put a few decorations in here as well. For example, a cabinet in here. And maybe a cabinet in here. You know what? Give me a second. There, put that to the side and we'll build like something to leave stuff on. Yeah. A couple tables there. And we'll throw a painting on the wall. Nice little place for people to get what they need. And... container, I think? Container. Pretty sure this one's going to need some things as well, so we'll get a couple containers. There we go. And why are you running out? It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me at all. Okay. You know what? Despite everything we've done, I think I'm going to make this a short episode and end it here. Yeah, there wasn't much that happened here. I know. But it's good to have a short episode now and then, I suppose. Next episode, I suppose we can go clear out the Ganel estate. I suppose. Yes, I was saying I suppose a lot. Shut up. We'll go clear out the Ganel estate. It's a simple enough thing. They don't want to deal with them. Besides, we may as well have some revenge. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chester44. That is Rupert, Elspeth, Terrence, and Patricia. This has been a Let's Play of Queen's Wish the Conqueror. And I shall see you all next time.